Good afternoon, class. This is Dr. Cook from Principal of Marketing. This is week 10, and we have important announcements, topic, and tasks to be completed by the due date as usual. For the important announcement, I have calculated your grade, and what you are seeing right now is pending any future assignment and a final exam. So your grade should be showing under the weight graded column, and it would change based on your submitted assignment and your test score. So keep your eye on that column, making sure that everything looks right. And if you feel that it's not correct, before emailing me, refer to the syllabus and look at the structure of the grade, and all the assignments except the final project, except the exam, would be considered assignment, which is 40% of your total grades. 30% of your grades is the 3 exams. You have taken 2, so you have 1 left. The last part is the final project, accounting for 30% of your grade. So that is your grade structure. And if you have completed any extra credits, it should show as extra credit column, and those grade without the total grade. Only the grade that you receive would be added to your test score. So that way it would help your test grade to increase. So for example, your total exam grade, let's say out of 100, if your actual test grade is only 60, but you have completed several extra credit opportunities, let's say you have completed 10 points, extra credits, so 10 will be added to your 60 points, and that's how your grade for your exam could be increased as much as your actual test grade plus your extra credit grade, and therefore your test grade should be increased. If you have not completed any extra credit, you have to keep up on your test grade, and you have 1 exam left. The topic for this week include 2 chapters. Chapter 12, it's about service. Service is a type of company or business idea that offer to consumers. For example, Time Warner Cable, which now changed to Spectrums, is considered a service provider, specifically the TV or satellite service provider, similar to Verizon, AT&T, or Sprint. They offer wireless services. So the nature of business can be categorized as selling products and selling just service. However, if you, let's say, talk about grocery stores, that type of company sell both product and services. Similar to car dealership, they sell cars as well as services. They offer services for financings, extended warranty, or any maintenance for the car that you have purchased from particular dealers. So make sure that you get a grip of what service is and be able to classify or identify what type of business is considered a pure service or service with other products or merchandise. Another topic in chapter 12 is called nonprofit organization. So basically, overall, business can be classified into for-profit or nonprofit organization. One misunderstanding about nonprofit is that the company that is considered nonprofit are not making any profit or money. That's not true, because if that's the case, no one would want to work at that nonprofit organization. But nonprofit organization does not necessarily focus on making profit for their shareholders. They focus on the benefit that they can produce using their services or products. For example, Goodwills is a nonprofit organization. Doesn't mean that the company doesn't make any money or doesn't have any profits. Their sales must cover expenses and may need to produce some profits so that the profits can go towards specific things that would maintain the business or maybe used to expand the business. So make sure that you understand exactly what nonprofit organization is, because that could impact how you come up with your business idea for your final project. Also, chapter 13, it talks about supply chain management. In supply chain management, actually a very good chapter to read, because a lot of people in business their careers focus on how they can provide supply, which is products or manufacturing of products to retail store, department store, or any business. So supply chain management is how to manage or source the product and be able to have those product assembled and delivered to consumers. So make sure that you read through both chapters, because they will be very helpful for your final project. Now, in order to help you get started on your final project, which is the poster, after you review chapter 12 and 13's videos and lectures, start thinking about what you want to do for your final project. Just start with coming up with one business concept or idea and the type of products or service that you think you want to sell in order to address the trend that you just submitted yesterday or last week. It's the consumer trend that you have analyzed, or maybe that concept or good or service that you want to offer, the profits or function of your business can address the problem that you have analyzed earlier in this class. So looking back to those 2 assignments you have submitted, and try to come up with an idea, just one idea that you think that will be good, that will be a good match or good solution to the problem, or match with the current consumer trend that you have researched. For example, you might realize a lot of consumers start to shop for products that use no or free plastic packaging. So that could be one of the trends that you want to address and support. So think about how that trend and the problem that you have analyzed earlier, whether it's about teens, global warming, or labor, can also be included or incorporated in this business concept. And I have extended the deadline to November the 1st. And this assignment is count for the grade for your assignment, and it's 10 points. As usual, chapter 12 and 13 assignment would be due Sunday, October 27th. So make sure you keep up on that. Now, if you have any question, please email me. Don't wait until the last minute before or the day of the assignment submission to email me. Please ask any question in advance. Also, I'm available on campus Tuesday and Thursday between 3 and 3:50 at the Hick House. Or you can leave a message or Skype with me using my Skype name here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.